Alright, as requested, we're doing Spirit Spider, and within the box he looks amazing already. I think they did some absolute amazing detail just from what I see while inside the box. Let me get him out with all the things he comes with. Alright, here he is out of the box. Already he does look really good, and I don't know how to feel about the whole, his fucking dogs are out, bro. But yeah, but it feels really sturdy. That's about as far as you can look up. I know people are gonna worry about this. And down, full, arm go around. Oh, what the fucking call this anymore, bro? On both sides, obviously, he has really good shit. Ab crunch. Alright, ab crunch. It is not that bad, but backwards is funnier. He has thigh swivel. His double jointed knees and elbows. I don't know if I needed to point that one out. He has so much actual fucking movement. It is ridiculous. I think it's a good figure, especially if you can get some sort of blue light in the fire. But other than that, it's not a bad figure. I will get on to poses in a second. But first, we must go over the hands, because he doesn't come with much. He is crawling hands, that's what you want to call them, and then he has 2 whip hands. That's all he comes with. I don't blame him. There's not much you can do to mess up this figure. But that's kind of a letdown. I was hoping like maybe a flamage effect or something. It would have been cooler, but not a bad figure. Let's do some poses. Alright, here's one pose I think I did really good on it. I'm glad I had this effect laying around, but his articulation is really good. I do recommend getting him. He's not that expensive, luckily. But yeah, and if you want to know how to make these, just let me know. I will show you. Because I found them on a different creator that made them, and it was super helpful because none of my Spider-Man I have came with good-looking webs, and these are supposed to represent the classic comic book look. Yeah, his articulation is very good. Let's put him in another pose real quick. I think he could hit some sick crawling poses. I haven't tried very much, because I'm not good at figure posing, but I think it's recommended. I would recommend it. Especially if you're starting out your collection, and this is what you can find. It is a really good figure, very clean, very articulated, especially for a Marvel Legends figure. He didn't come with much. If y'all need this web tutorial, let me know. I will go through one. But yeah, bye guys. Alright, figure time. I don't know why these are up here. Goodbye. We're reviewing this guy. I really like this figure. I just see it in the box. I got it today for fucking $30. Yes, I already have this shit untaped. I'm not gonna sit there and do this. I'm just gonna pull out of the box like this. Just better content, Boop. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I can see something that I don't want to see because I don't need it. But we'll stick with it. Let me get him out of this whole packaging shit real quick. I got him. So, I really love this fucking figure, bro. It looks actually really nice. And weirdly enough, this is the only figure I've gotten that has had an alternate head sculpt except for the Iron Man and the Captain America. None of my other figures actually have a different head sculpt. But now let's get on to the review. Head about that high, that low. He has butterfly joints, which is amazing. Of course, everything basic. Ab crunch. Forward. Down. Backward. I personally think this would be a worthwhile figure. I found mine at my local GameStop because it is a gamer's verse figure, and I do really love the detail. It is amazing. I have not played Spider-Man 2 yet, but I can just assume this is really fucking accurate. And of course, let's get on to the accessories. Let's set him back down if he doesn't fall. We have tooth whip hands, of course. Well, that's not a whip hand. What the fuck? Tooth whip hands, of course. You need them. You got the... I'm going to keep calling these wall crawling hands or crouch hands. 2 of these. Amazing. Head sculpt, which actually looks really nice. I might display him with this head sculpt instead. And then this. I'm not going to use this. This is fucking junk to me. I'm sorry. But this is junk to me. So let's just let that fall. Let's hit some poses. I think we should do some poses. Hold on. Alright, this might be the pose I keep him in for like on display. I really do like how this turned out. I just need to fix the web a little bit. But this might be the pose I keep him in. I do like this. His articulation is amazing. But this is definitely the pose. I really love this pose. I appreciate this so much. The crouch down poses have always spoken to me. In next video, I will be doing, let me just get him out real quick so I can show you. I'll be doing Miles Morales. I feel like this would be a cool figure to get out next. If there's a figure you want me to review that I can get my hands on, let me know. I will gladly review figures. I'm just going in what I want to review next. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Thanks. Alright, just like I promised, we're doing this. This guy was also fucking $30. These fucking figures are expensive, despite them just being Marvel Legends. GameStop is ripping me off, bro. Alright, let's get into this. I'm gonna open him off camera. Hold. Alright, unfortunately, he doesn't come with much. He just comes with 2 web shooter hands. Some whip hands, obviously, you need those. I do love the amount of detail they already put in just for some fucking hands. 2 fists. None of my Spider-Man have actually had fists, except for my Iron Spider one, which I could review, maybe. This is really cool. I do love the hands he comes with on. That looks sick as fuck. I might display them with these. Now, as seen, he has butterfly joints, which is very nice. They're not that good. This is much movement you're gonna get for your butterfly fucking joints on this motherfucker. Double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, double jointed knees, all that. He doesn't have a calf swivel like the rest, but you get thigh swivel. Now, he seems to have a better, well, anything that's not arm related. So this seems better than the rest. He looks fucking stupid this way, but yeah. Now he'll look up that much, which is not that good, and down that much. I have a figure coming in today. It's my Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I might review him as well today. But yeah. Of course, there's nothing else to talk about. This is a really good figure. I do love how this looks. I might not do posing for this guy, because I have nothing to in mind for Miles Morales, except for maybe... Hold on. Alright, that's the best I can come up with for Miles. This is not the best pose I've done for any of my figures. I fucking suck at posing. But yeah. This is the figure. I say pretty worth it. Depends. If you can't find the Anti-Venom symbiote suit or the Spirit Spider, this is a good figure to get. I found him GameStop, so that's probably why he's so expensive. But yeah. Alright, if there's a figure you guys want me to review, as always, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get a hold of it to review it. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, as I promised, this came in. The Amazing Spider-Man figure. Alright, let me get him out of this package real quick, so we can get over the review. Hold on. Alright, I'm not the type of person to go over boxes, but let's go ahead and just start off with the whole this situation. So far, just by the looks of it in the packaging, looks really good. Alright, I'll be honest. We're going to go over all of this. I don't know why I put my finger here specifically. We're going to go over all of this. Let's get them out of this so we can start. Okay, so articulation. Let's go over that. I think it's a really good articulation, just from what I'm seeing. That's very good compared to the rest. And so is that, actually. I'm going to be honest. Full head, up, yeah, down. I do like how they did the joints, how it's just like a piece in the middle. I do really like that. But everything seems very nice. His articulation seems very good. Oh, along with the fact he does have toe joints, it actually makes posing him will be way fucking easier. Alright. Let's go over the other head sculpt. I do actually like this. It does kind of resemble Andrew Garfield, but it's also kind of small scale, so there's not much you can do to resemble him. But I do really love it. Alright, now on the hands, you have some wall crawling hands. As I said, I'm going to call these that. You got some relaxed hands. Of course. Pointer hands, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but yeah. I don't know what to call these, but another one of these. And the whip hands. Of course, you gotta have some whip hands. And with accessories, a lot of fucking webs. These stick onto the wrist joints. I can just tell that already. You got longer ones, which I do enjoy. These actually look not that bad. I'm probably not going to use them. I might use them. I don't know. And we have, I already know what I'm fucking doing with this. It's a web slinging hand, obviously. Not web slinging hand. Hold on, what the fuck? This is a web slinging web. So far, I do love this figure a lot, because Andrew Garfield was my favorite Spider-Man. For being honest, I just like how he did Spider-Man. Let's get into some poses, or a pose. We can end it off. Alright, that's my permanent pose of choice. This is straight out of the movie, to be honest. I do love this. I'm pretty sure straight out of the movie, at least. I have not seen it in a while. This is what I remember from a movie. I don't remember which one. But I might actually pose him like this. I'm going to do another pose, because this is my favorite Spider-Man, so yeah, hold on. Alright, straight out of the fucking movie poster, bro. I might do another one. I'm gonna be honest. I really love the articulation of this guy. I feel like I can hit more poses from the movies than anything. Alright, we're gonna do one more, then the video's over. Just one. I wish it came with, like, a masked version, where it was, like, with a plain mask. It's, like, loose. But this is the best I could do with that kind of inspiration, where he's like reflecting. But yeah, this is last pose. I did more poses than I did everything. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Like, again, any other figures you want me to review, let me know. I'll try to check them out. Bye.